Hi guys, and welcome to Investor's Guide to the Galaxy. It's your host Alex Ionescu. Q2 2022 financial results for Amazon. Revenue up 7% year over year. AWS revenue up 33% year over year. Amazon owned self-driving firm Zoox seeks to test robotaxi in California. Let's dive right into it. Amazon stock price. Today up 1%, but after hours is up 13.62%. Year to date is down 28%. Past year is down 32%. Past 5 years is up 147%. Amazon second quarter results. Operating cash flow decreased 40% to $35.6 billion for the trailing 12 months compared with $59.3 billion for the trailing 12 months ended June 30, 2021. Net sales increased 7% to $121.2 billion in the second quarter compared with $113.1 billion in second quarter 2021. Excluding the $3.6 billion unfavorable impact from year-over-year changes in foreign exchange rates throughout the quarter, net sales increased 10% compared with the second quarter of 2021. Net loss was $2 billion in second quarter, or $0.2 per diluted share, compared with net income of $7.8 billion or $0.76 per diluted share in second quarter 2021. Second quarter 2022 net loss includes a pre-tax valuation loss of $3.9 billion included in non-operating expense from our common stock investment in Rivian Automotive. If you don't include this, Amazon had a profit of $1.9 billion in second quarter. Pretty good. Amazon continued to expand its grocery store footprint by opening 12 Amazon Fresh stores across the US and the UK. Amazon net sales per category and growth. Online sales. Q2 2022, almost $51 billion, year over year, down 4%. That's not good. Physical stores, $4.7 billion, up 12% year over year. Third-party seller services, $27 billion, 9% increase year over year. Subscription services, $8.7 billion, 10% increase year over year. Advertising services, $8.7 billion, 18% increase year over year. AWS, $19.7 billion, 33% increase year over year. And others, this is interesting, $1 billion, 131% increase year over year. That's huge. On the other categories, they include sales related to various other offerings, such as certain licensing and distribution of video content and shipping services, and our co-branded credit card agreements. Here you can see a little bit better segment results from AWS. Net sales up 33% year over year to $19.7 billion. Trailing 12 months net sales $72.1 billion. Operating income up 36% year over year, up 28% foreign exchange adjusted. $5.7 billion operating income. Amazon owned self-driving firm Zoox seeks to test robotaxi in California.
This is a new robotaxi called VH6 that could soon be hitting the streets of California.
Cool, let's go in.
Jesse Levinson is the co-founder of self-driving technology firm Zoox, which is owned by Amazon. Zoox says it's gearing up to launch its robotaxi business and has applied for a permit in California to test drive it.
We'll be on our way. There you go. So right now we're taking one of the very first rides in our ground-up robotaxi. So you'll notice there's no steering wheel, nobody's driving it, it's driving it all by itself. And we're navigating a pretty tight set of turns in this parking lot.
The VH6 has room for 4 passengers. It's produced in Zoox's Cato factory in Fremont, California, a city where Tesla also builds its cars.
Trust is huge. So people love to talk about how we're going to get people in these vehicles. We've got to make sure we have the safety data that absolutely demonstrates this is a great opportunity to help improve safety. We got to be transparent about all that, and we got to get people in the vehicle so they realize what a great opportunity this is to help safety, the sustainability, and mobility in our society.
Generally, companies making driverless cars have to apply for an exemption from the US National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, or NHTSA. But this exemption usually limits the number of vehicles that can be manufactured, as well as the period of production. Zoox has chosen instead to self-certify, to allow the company to control its own destiny and deploy vehicles at scale. Zoox says the Kato factory has produced dozens of VH6s, and the current location can produce tens of thousands of vehicles.
So self-certification is important because we want to be able to operate our vehicle on public roads in the United States. And in order to do that, you have to self-certify that your vehicle complies with the federal motor vehicle safety standards that are relevant to your vehicle, of which there are very many. So we built this ground-up architecture from the very beginning to comply with the FMVSS, and the self-certification is an attestation we've actually done all the work to show that we've done that, including all the documentation, all the testing that goes along with that.
But self-certifying also makes Zoox itself liable for the safety of the vehicles. Startup Cruise unveiled its vehicle called Origin in 2020 and applied this year for an NHTSA exemption. A source close to the company said Cruise viewed that method as more responsible and gives regulators a clearer view into the technology. Meanwhile, Neuro, a self-driving startup backed by SoftBank, manufactured its R2 vehicles, also with an exemption.
I'm excited about this part of Amazon business, the robotaxi. In the long run, they can be an important player in the robotaxi industry, and most important thing is that they can sell their products and services in the car, subscription services, and sell Amazon products. What do you think of Amazon Zoox Robotaxi? Personally, I think Amazon has a lot of room to grow their revenues in the future. What do you think? I'd like to know your opinion on all of this. Please leave a comment below. If you like this video, please smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm so that other people like you see this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you that watch my videos. See you next time.